Boom.
Wow. Well
Boom.
done. Bravo.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's get some lighting in here.
Goddamn. We're a little pale today. It's weird. Are you having fun, Ghost?
Yeah. You can't see me.
What's up, Plex?
Yo.
How you been? Long time no see. About a week.
About a week.
Yeah.
About 7 days.
Yeah.
Almost to the dot. Almost to the T. I wonder if he can hear us. Can you hear us well? How's the sound?
Is that coming from your phone?
Maybe. I thought I turned it. No?
Then it's coming from my computer somewhere.
Somewhere.
One of the monitors. I think it might be on a separate Chrome tab. Or, no, it's not under Mozilla.
I lost your mouse.
Perfect.
It's not.
No. No.
I don't.
Where is this? This is weird. Oh. Would we get any kind of playback?
Oh, you know what? I know where it is.
We found us.
Found it.
Yeah, but you're right. It has been too long.
It's been a while.
I like how, like, we're testing chat, but because you had this open, like, it's still up there. Because of better Twitch TV.
Oh, yeah, okay.
But, no, it wasn't a Bluetooth speaker. We actually had a different tab under Chrome with the Twitch stream up, because I completely forgot that for some reason my version of OBS does not work with Chrome at all.
Yeah, neither does mine. It's really bizarre.
So we forgot to mute it.
I don't like it.
But
OBS Studio.
I mean, it's good.
It is. It just doesn't like Chrome for some reason, or Chrome doesn't like it.
With that being said, like, I had this issue with the original version of OBS, so this isn't anything new to me. This is why we couldn't do the live chat during Exis Plays, because if I record, I can't record it with the chat unless I go through Mozilla and do Firefox. Mozilla
Firefox.
Firefox?
Firefox.
That's interesting.
Yeah, Firefox.
Yeah.
Mozilla Firefox.
I feel like you're having too much fun with this.
I used to call it Firefox.
Why?
I don't know.
Just cause?
Just cause. Seemed more natural, I guess. I don't know.
No. This was a totally separate incident. But I did rush to catch the NVIDIA stream, even though I missed, like, the first 45 minutes of it. It was great, though.
But we'll get to that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what else? Well, I mean, I'm Joshua.
I'm TJ.
And this is EPC Weekly.
Number 35.
Yes, it is, I believe.
Yes.
Potentially.
On
it
one of these
might be 35.
It says.
It could still be 34. Maybe it's 36.
It's in that range.
It's in the 30s.
We will never know.
Mid-ish 30s. Actually, yeah, mid-30s exactly, because it's 456. That's as middle as you can get.
Yeah. EPC Weekly.
See, it flows naturally.
EPC Weekly. But yeah, I mean, yeah. Well, we will literally never know what podcast number we're on for the rest of our lives.
Yeah. I mean, we'll know what number we're on, but it might not actually be that number.
Yeah. So
it could be something totally different. But I guess enough over, the hypotheticals as to what podcast this actually is.
Yeah.
I mean, do you just want to jump right in? I mean, there's not too much to talk about today. But I mean, with it being said, that is like forgetting your age. I actually, every now and then I do forget my age.
Forget my age all the time.
Yeah. I'm 22. I don't know why. I always, for some reason, go to 23.
I always go to 24, and I'm 23.
I don't know why. Every time somebody asks me, like, 23.
Yeah.
No, 22.
I feel like an idiot. I feel like I'm lying about my age.
Yeah.
It's like, no, I'm really 23. Like, honestly.
Yeah, I don't know why it happens.
I don't either.
But, I mean, maybe it'll just work itself out when I turn 23?
No.
Probably not. No. I'm the same age as the year.
He's the same age as the year.
See, yeah, that works out.
Hello, that's gamer Woody.
So would we just call you Woody?
No, because I think we might confuse him with Woody's gamertag. Because I think Woody's gamertag kind of coined his name, Woody. Yeah.
What's up, Music Freak?
Hello.
Don't say 2016.
Why'd you say it?
I'm sorry. I just chat. We're doing pretty good. You know, just chilling.
Like a villain.
Yep.
Got a different
Villains.
set today.
A little bit. I mean, we got
bit.
some sweet ass EVGA posters in the background.
Can you iron that?
Maybe. I was actually, for the longest time, thinking about framing them, and I was going to frame my Doctor Who poster as well, and I just never got around to it.
Yeah, I really want to frame my posters.
I'm lazy. Like,
Yeah.
the fact that I managed to actually set my desk up the day I got my monitor was kind of amazing.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, that's a pretty big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just for a frame of reference on the monitor. Like, this ultra-wide is freaking...
Oh, are you going to
Look at that. That's his whole monitor. Like, compared, like, that's like us is like one of his 27 inches, pretty much.
And then there's
there's his ultra wide.
It is pretty nice.
It's freaking incredible.
I'm very happy with the jump. Gotta love the ultra wide.
1440p too. Which is
It's a lot of goddamn pixels to push.
Yeah, like I gotta
Nice
check my
clock.
vision.
I don't. Which clock is he talking about?
I think he means the dartboard. It's
Yeah,
a dartboard.
it's a dartboard.
Does your dartboard tell time?
I mean, when it wants to.
Oh.
It reminds me of that video where the guy's drunk and he's telling his girlfriend, he's like, I'm not fucking drunk. She's like, well, tell the time. And he's like, I'm not fucking drunk. It's great.
He goes up and goes, I'm not fucking drunk. It's so great.
But what's up, Latino Sir 13?
Latino Sir 13.
Yeah. I was gonna say surf too, and
Yeah.
then I was like, that's not a surf.
No. Does a woodchuck could chuck wood? That did that wrong. Anyways.
DJ corrects.
Yeah, it's what I do for a living that I don't get paid for.
Yeah, it's like a very passionate hobby of his.
Very passionate.
Dead serious.
I wrote a blog about it.
On Tumblr.
No,
No.
on my website.
Oh, what is your website?
InTheMindOfI.com. Go to it. I always go to where our preview is. I never go.
Well, I mean,
to the
there's also
camera.
a webcam up there, so
Well, that
I wasn't sure if you were aiming for that
No.
webcam, and then realized that's the one that's on.
anyways. So yeah, we got. I kind of don't want to get into NVIDIA news right away, as much as I want to talk about it.
Yeah, because there's a fuck ton to talk about.
There's a
What is
fuck
my
ton
phone
to
going
talk
off
about.
Oh, hey, guy. Thanks, Woody, and thanks, Music Freak, for the follows. We
Hey,
appreciate it.
very much so.
I bet.
That's one thing I did forget. I forgot to get our notifications up.
Yeah, I thought about it, and then I forgot about it.
Yeah.
But that was like 30 minutes ago, and I was like, okay, so we need this, and this.
Yeah.
Because we're essentially setting all this up from scratch.
Pretty much. Every time we do it at his place.
Yeah. Bob Ross could paint some wood and some mountains
Man, he's
and some happy clouds.
Just put a little bit of happy clouds up there, yeah. They're just so happy floating freely in the wind. Look at that. So great.
Holy shit, Optiplex made money on a YouTube video.
Hey,
Made
Welcome to
$2.
the club.
That's pretty great. He made like what, 6
Already?
cents?
I've made 47 cents.
47. That's fucking. That's the
astounding.
soda.
Like I need to buy a Lamborghini now.
Yeah, you do. There's YouTubers way ahead of you. I think fucking PewDiePie
Fucking
just bought a
Captain
Ferrari.
Sparkles has a
Don't even.
a Rolls Royce.
Let's stop talking about
a
Captain Sparkles.
fucking Lamborghini. He bought one of his people a car. He has a $4.3 million house.
Unless he is sucking like every dick at YouTube, there is absolutely no way he's making that much goddamn money from AdSense.
No, he has paid events that he goes to.
Oh yeah,
And he's
plus he's a
sponsored.
developer.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Fortress Fury. I mean, I don't mind Captain Sparkles, but that game's fun. Like I'm not gonna lie, it's a fun game. I downloaded it.
I
didn't pay for
haven't downloaded it, but thanks for calling us amusing, Music Freak. We appreciate it.
All right, I want to talk about Notch. Speaking of people that I'm mad at. Well,
Yeah,
no, I'm not mad at Notch. You know, it's Notch. But
Notch?
It's Notch. I'm Notch mad at him.
Okay.
But so all right,
You're
let's.
Notch that mad.
I'm Notch that mad. I wish I actually kept this up. I wish I had a link to.
Yeah, I was gonna say because I've apparently he went on a savage rant or something on
Yes.
Twitter. I don't know what actually happened because I haven't seen or heard any of it. But I mean, I'm interested.
He said
I'd be lying if I said you did not have my attention. Not to be crazy for selling Minecraft.
No.
Not for, $2 billion.
See, the thing with Notch is he'd never wanted to be in the public eye. He never wanted to be famous. He's like, I just made this because I wanted to make a game that I enjoyed playing. Mm-hmm. And then it just blew up. And then he's like, oh, well.
And that rant he made was scary, apparently.
Okay, so he's like, don't be like this man. Don't play first-person shooters on consoles. And then someone replied, oh, why are you doing this? We play Minecraft on consoles. We made you millions. And he goes, every single one of you butthurt console gamers replying nonsense are measurably, objectively wrong. And then someone replied, we made you millions. And he goes, no, you made me billions. Thank you.
Goddamn.
Yeah. He's like, what about us console players? We play Minecraft too. It's a first-person shooter technically because it's first person. We made you your millions. He goes, no, you made me my billions. And thank you for your money.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
I was like, oh my god. But he's right. First-person shooters have... I was actually having this conversation with a guy, Stu, at work today. Mm-hmm. And he was like, yeah, I'm stuck between getting Doom, Grand Theft Auto, or Uncharted 4. I'm like, don't get Doom on a console.
That would be very Doom.
Yeah, you'd be doomed.
You Doom ass.
The puns are real. Don't get Doom on a PC because that's just... Or console. Don't fucking misquote me, I swear to God. On a console because that would just be...
You mean like the Toes comment?
No, I mean...
Okay. I know, it's just...
Fuck's sakes.
Did you ever make anything out of that? Because I've been looking forward to that all week.
I don't know why everyone's purple and orange. That's a very good question. Like all the shade and then like Latino Sir is like...
The only orange?
The only orange.
Yeah, that's really interesting. Huh.
It is interesting. Anyways.
He's going to misquote.
But no, I mean, like the Toes thing, like, it's true. Like,
Just leave it at that. It's in the works. Okay, good. I'm looking forward to it. Everybody's going to have to tune in next week, assuming that you manage to finish it in the next week.
The only reason is
the big reveal.
Because someone played Spin the Bottle, and they're like, you got to suck her toe for 10 seconds. And she was like, that's the sexiest 10 seconds I've ever had, and I'm not into that shit. And, it's true. Like...
yeah, it is more content.
I mean...
I know, but
if you're into it, and they're clean. Like, I'm not just gonna, take your sock off and, not you personally, but, I'm just gonna take a sock off and, go at some toes. Like, that's disgusting.
You have standards.
Yeah, I have standards to my toe sucking. I don't like talking about this. I really don't. How do we get on this topic?
Oh my god. So how many toes have you sucked?
10.
Are you just is that all the toes or 10 sets?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, it's not like every time, I go for toes. It's just... Moving on. Not just a savage.
This is too much. Oh my god, I'm sorry, it's too much. Too much to handle. A little sigh of defeat.
Parsey McParseface.
But what if they were toes of a beautiful person? Personally,
yes,
too much. I mean, I'm not really, I guess, for or against it. It's not something that I've really considered doing. But with that being said, I've never seen feet and gone, I could do that.
See, no, it's not like that. It's like heat of the moment thing. It's not like someone's wearing flip-flops and be like, oh, suck the shit out of those toes. It's not like that.
So, you're just, grooving, getting on into it, you're feeling each other out. You're kind of checking out the chemistry and then toes in your mouth.
Well, no, it's like, you go down the body and it's like, no, I'm already down here.
Oh, yeah. I think Optiplex is right.
I feel TJ is going to regret this 10 years later. No, I got a new system for the VODs. I'm going to do new podcasts and then upload the old ones slowly. That's just what I'm going to do.
Woody got beat out by Opti. Just a little bit. That was toe close.
Can we get off the toe subject?
I mean, yeah.
I'm trying to get away from it.
It's toe puns.
I mean, yeah.
It's toe fun.
I did not. No, I did not do that. I did not do that. No, his toes are like right there. I pointed that way.
Yeah, I'm not okay with him sucking my toes. Just to clarify.
I'm not okay with sucking his toes. That's just not. No, please stop.
Exis feet.
Stop. I'm done with the toes. Okay.
You can use that to finish the video.
Let's go into Fig Newtons, shall we? Fig Newtons are a thing of news today, and apparently Fig Newton is making a smartwatch.
Wait, what the fuck?
Yeah, this is your topic.
Oh, no.
Bruv.
What? No.
No?
You're reading into this wrong.
I am?
Yeah.
Well, do tell.
Well, FIG is actually Future Interfaces Group.
Oh, okay.
It's an acronym.
Yeah.
And what they do is they develop interface technologies, if that wasn't already apparent by the name. And they've developed a technique for improving smartwatch use. And I mean, I can sit here and explain this, or we can just watch the video.
Watch the video?
Yeah. I guess it might be a good idea to mute us.
We present Skin Track, a wearable, low-cost, on-skin touch tracking technique for smartwatches. We can spill interaction out onto the skin, reducing finger occlusion of the small screen, while simultaneously enabling a larger area for interaction. Our approach still works, even when the skin is covered with clothing. Our system has two main components, a signal-emitting ring and a sensing band. With this setup, Skin Track can track the position of a finger on the skin in a fully continuous manner. Here is a simplified schematic view of our system. The signal-emitting ring is shown in orange, and two electrodes are shown in red. When the finger touches the skin, a high-frequency electrical signal propagates into the user's arm. Note, the distance to the two electrodes is different. The phase of the ring's signal captured by these two electrodes can be compared. As the finger moves around the skin, the distances, and thus the phase, also change. This phase difference can be used to compute the Y position of the finger. We can add more electrodes and a second phase comparator to infer X position. Now, we can track the finger in 2D skin coordinates. This, in turn, can be used to power interactive applications. Here is the real-world signal shown on an oscilloscope. The two electrode signals are shown in yellow and blue. The phase difference signal is shown in purple. Our prototype uses 4 pairs of electrodes. 2 of them are arranged to be sensitive to X-axis movements, while the other 2 are for Y-axis movements. We now present multiple interaction modalities enabled by our system. Our approach supports classification of discrete gestures, such as directional swipes. Similarly, we can sense discrete touches to any part of the skin. Our approach also supports continuous tracking on the skin, for example, a 1D slider. Here you can see 2D continuous tracking on the skin. We created a smartwatch prototype as a proof of concept and built a variety of example interactions. For example, a user can navigate through applications on their smartwatch with swiping gestures. A right swipe is used for selection. In this music player, the list can be scrolled vertically and items selected with right swipes. The touch screen and the user's skin can work synergistically. Here, the user drags app icons off the screen and drops them onto the skin, creating shortcuts. Games, too, can benefit by moving interactions onto the skin. Applications requiring many discrete buttons are also possible. For example, here a user dials a phone number. The hover location is shown to improve targeting. 2D tracking also enables spatial gestures, such as letters. Here, a user draws an N on the skin to launch a news application. When a phone call comes in, it can be silenced by drawing an S. To launch the address book, an A is drawn. 2 scrolling modes are offered. The user can scroll, as usual, on the touch screen, or use the skin to scroll rapidly through his or her contacts.
That was... Oh, God.
What did you just do? Oh, good mythical morning.
Yeah,
it's okay.
They're good.
Today we split hairs. From
Good for you. That was... I mean, it's cool concepts.
Like, the idea isn't necessarily so you can sit there and watch YouTube on
Yeah.
your smartwatch, or that you can play Angry Birds on your smartwatch. It's mostly just a new way of interacting with it, kind of furthering the ability of the technology. Because, what was it? One of the co-managers at the store that I was helping out, he has an Apple Watch. And it was fucking hysterical, because we were sitting there talking, and he got an email, and then he's like, hold on a second.
He's just scrolling up.
Reading the whole goddamn email on his watch. Which, I mean, I understand the convenience of. At that point, it would make more sense just pull out your phone. Because you're, at that point, defeating the whole purpose.
Like,
no
the
longer
way I see a
convenient.
smartwatch is like, oh, I got an email. Okay, good to know. Oh, it's a call. Okay, I don't need to take that right now. It's,
Or, oh, this is important. Let me step out.
oh, this is what time it is? Okay.
Yeah, and I mean, it serves the basic functionality of a watch with some added features.
Like, I don't want, I don't want to watch a YouTube video like this.
Yeah, that'd be kind of retarded. But I mean, having something like a quick access or quick controls when it comes to like your music, I think that would be
Yeah,
nice.
music control's nice for watches.
I mean, say like turn-by-turn directions are pretty common when it comes to smartwatches.
Those would be
I
nice,
mean, I
too.
can see the value of that.
Like driving and just right there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, granted, I put my phone, in a place where I can see it. But like, or walking, I guess would be a good one.
Yeah, people are gonna remember that. I think he's talking about the shortcuts, probably.
Maybe. Yeah, probably like, oh yeah, I put Facebook on this freckle.
What about people who don't have freckles? They're fucked.
Yeah. I guess go us, right?
Yeah. I
Well,
mean, not really. I have too
yeah,
many freckles.
yeah,
At this point, it becomes which fucking freckle.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's not necessarily ready for real world adaptation, but it's a neat, innovative idea, and I'm curious to see where this goes. And little shit like this always just, excites me. To me, a smartwatch is just a $200 notification bar. That is true. But
That is true.
if you don't want a cheapo fucking Walmart watch, you're gonna spend about the same for a good watch.
That's true. Like, if you're gonna spend money on a watch, like an actual,
A watch that you plan on wearing every day.
it might as well have some extra functionality.
Yeah,
Because a good watch is gonna cost you $150, $200.
Yeah, because I was looking at watches for quite a while, and majority of the ones that I found that I liked were fucking outrageous. And I mean, it's not even like I have these crazy ass expectations. I just wanted a simple watch.
Yeah.
Nice leather band, silver face. Good, but that's fucking expensive for some reason. But
The developers hand placed each gear for extra precision in this extraordinary watch for you, and you only.
exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong.
All labor.
Regular watches have way better battery life. But I mean, personally, especially when it comes to working, with people, having a watch that I could just be like, okay, cool, that's not important. I don't have to worry about this at this time, or saying, oh, this is an important phone call. I don't have to be as rude pulling out my phone.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still rude to be like,
Well, I mean, it's meant for like a quick glance.
yeah.
Like,
And I mean,
that's-
a lot of people just have the habit of looking at their watch anyways, so it's
Yeah.
become a lot more of a social norm. But again, I mean, there was a point in time when people thought smartphones weren't necessary, and there was a point in time when I thought, giant-ass screens weren't necessary.
Yeah.
And I have a 6-inch screen at this point.
And I
when
have this small screen, and I'm like, it's so small.
I say, when, what was it? I think when the first Galaxy Note came out, it had a 5.3-inch display, and I was like, what? Why would anybody need that? That's stupid. That's too big. That defeats the purpose of a phone. It doesn't fit in your pocket anymore. And now I have a 6-inch screen, and it's great.
Yeah, fits in your pocket fine.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's really just... It's one of those things that it's not necessary until it is.
It's very true.
I mean, I don't know if smartwatches will catch on fire the way that smartphones did, but I mean, I'm seeing more and more, far more people do it regularly. I remember the first time I saw an Apple Watch, everybody around them was like, that guy's an asshole. Just because he had an Apple Watch. But now it's kind of just getting normal.
Except for Apple Watches.
Yeah.
They're still assholes.
I mean, yeah.
Because they paid $350. Yeah.
Minimum. That's just for the sport. That's for a rubber band. If you want the metal band, you're going to be spending $500. Fuck that.
Yep. Not worth it. No, thank you.
Say, I
Thank you, come again.
wanted to get the Moto 360, but I can't justify $350 on a watch.
I can almost justify it. If it's just a little bit cheaper.
All right, Music Freak, you have a good one.
All right, take it easy. Thank you for stopping by.
Have a good one.
Tune in next week.
Hopefully there will be a nice foot reveal. just saying. I might not be here next week.
Good, I'll do it myself. Fuck you, I don't need your feet.
Where are you taking this? Are you... I don't know if you're implying that you were going to suck my toes and now you're
No.
sucking your own.
Fuck off with the toe shit. It seems we have gotten ourselves into a toe jam. Oh, man. I hit the mic. Oh, well.
Stop hitting the mic.
Yeah, well, I'm angry.
Goddamn.
I like how that glows. See how that glows?
Yeah, it is. It's nice. It's a theme. It's a dark theme for... Yeah, it is weird, but it's great in the same sense. I mean, you know what? Toes are your thing, and that's totally okay. No, but in all seriousness, I mean... What are you doing? I don't think it was ready for the resolution change.
It was like, oh, okay. I'm just going to come over here to... Oh, my God!
But I guess in actual news...
I swear to God, this is the exact same... This is the exact same post that we covered 4 weeks ago.
Yes and no. Because the roadmap has changed.
Okay, that was not named before.
Well, only some toes. Hey, I'm not into toes. I'm not saying that
Gamer
you are.
Woody's into toes over here.
I guess
Got
join
a
the
toe
club.
fetish. Hey. This is... Yeah, okay, well, join the toe J fetish. It's alright.
Oh my god, I didn't even think about that. Fucking amazing. Toe J.
Oh, man.
Fucking nailed it. I love it. Maybe not as much as you love toes, but that's okay. Toe Cameron 96. But
right.
The big news...
For AMD.
We'll get to NVIDIA in a little bit. TJ, please. But the big news, obviously, is that NVIDIA has come out and they've announced a lot of stuff, and that's something that we're going to talk about in just a little bit. But in response, apparently AMD has decided to push forward Vega. Essentially, like how with NVIDIA you have Kepler, Maxwell, Pascal,
Yep.
which is the names that they give for their generations of processors. I just thumbed you. Does that do anything? Or is it just toes?
No, toes don't do anything.
I mean...
They don't do anything. They're just there.
As far as the next
Fuck's
generation of
sakes.
AMD... As far as the next generation of AMD cards, we have Polaris 10 and Polaris 11. The big deal with Polaris is essentially that they're going to be dropping to a 14 nanometer process. NVIDIA just dropped to a 16 nanometer FinFET process. So you have a lower power usage, but improved performance, as well as smaller dies, obviously. But the big deal is going to be HBM2 and a number of other things that they're going to be essentially throwing back at NVIDIA. But recently, during, I believe it was an earnings call, they were talking about how they're actually set with the roadmap. And so they were going to release Polaris 10 and Polaris 11. Polaris 10 being dedicated or integrated laptop and tablet CPUs or APUs, which is a CPU and GPU. While Polaris 11 was going to be your low-end or entry-level graphics cards for dedicated desktops. That actually kind of scared a lot of, people, and as far as, what they're actually going to be releasing, because Nvidia is going 90-0 with this shit. They're releasing both mid-tier and high-end.
Yeah.
And so they're essentially getting a jump on AMD, and it looked like, based upon the roadmap that they released, that we wouldn't see Vega, which is going to be their high-end cards, until 2017, which at that point, it might be just a little too late. There are children screaming, but they're outside.
I'm surprised they can hear that, actually.
Yeah, this mic picks up a lot.
Yeah.
It's kind of amazing.
Should we be concerned?
Yeah, I'm thinking we might need to be. But the big deal is that apparently AMD has decided that they're going to push forward Vega, and we might actually see it like before October.
Oh my. Oh my. Jeez Louise, this is worse than my neighborhood.
No.
Are they usually like that?
No. But with that being said, I'm not usually... Well, I guess, yeah, I'm usually home. Sometimes.
Sometimes. I guess we'll have
They're
to
just getting murdered.
deal with it.
Somebody will call the cops.
No,
Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Something will get done.
But it's really interesting to see AMD shift gears so quickly. And
because they saw Nvidia, they're like, oh, okay.
With it being said, it in a good and a bad way, it definitely felt like they had no idea what the fuck they were gonna say when they got to the stage.
Nvidia?
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
there was so much.
They didn't rehearse it. Everyone's like, Tom's not gonna have a job after this. Because during the live stream, he was like,
well, what he went to?
He's like, no, go back.
Yeah.
No, not that. We discussed this, Tom.
Yeah, and then Tom started talking about something. I think it was when they started talking about simultaneous multi-projection, and he was like, Tom,
let me finish.
and he was like,
Tom's like, okay, yep, you got it.
yep.
And then he just shut up for the rest of the stream.
Oh, it was
But then he's like, no, Tom's like my best guy. Like, he's fine.
It was very interesting because there were parts where you're like, haha, this is funny, right?
This got real quick.
Is somebody gonna lose their job?
And it's funny because like mid like in the middle, because he I don't know who the guy Nvidia guy is, the co-founder, but he's like, Tom, stop. And then he gets off stage and you just hear Tom, we talked about that, and then the mics get cut.
I was like, oh shit. But yeah. But yeah, I mean,
oh man,
Nvidia kind of went balls out. They did a lot of really cool stuff.
Yeah, they went nutty.
Yeah. Freaking Tom. Tommen. Is that how you would pronounce that? T-O-M-N?
Tommen.
Tommen?
Tom. It's like Mr. Tim with an N. Do you ever watch those videos?
No.
Oh.
Oh, silly Tom.
Oh, silly Tom.
But, aside from, them harassing each other and everybody assuming that he was going to get fired that day, they also announced a lot of really cool stuff.
Tome. Optiplex said it before him.
That's twice now.
That's funny. It's funny right there. Ash ran right there.
No. It's still funny.
Swear to God.
No! They did the pun too. It's Tome.
You don't have to encourage it.
I'm not encouraging it. I'm reacting to it. There's
Stop
a difference.
it.
There's a difference.
Don't want Toe said again. After that.
By me or them?
Anybody. Don't give a shit.
They're gonna spam the chat now.
Now that you said it.
I'm
Don't. Why would you say that? Don't acknowledge it. Just don't acknowledge it. Just don't acknowledge it.
see. Hold on. No. Which I guess it would be C. Like
What are you...
I'm not acknowledging it.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Let's
What?
talk about NVIDIA.
I mean, they didn't say it.
NVIDIA.
Okay, so with NVIDIA, they announced a number of really cool and really interesting things.
Awesome things.
One of those things is called Ansel. And when I
So
say this,
stoked.
it's going to sound kind of dumb, but it's for screenshots. And
not dumb.
when you hear that, you're like, what the fuck? What is AMD doing making a screenshot program? What the fuck? Aren't they a graphics card company? Well, this project, Ansel, this ability with apparently, I think all the way down to 600 series cards are supported.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
What it essentially gives you, or the developer, the capability to do, and players, assuming that the developer gives you this ability, is that they can take screenshots in the game, but essentially of everything.
It's like a free camera mode.
Right.
So you can like take from your locked character. They did this in the Witness. Witness? Yeah.
Yeah.
And they could just like fly around the world and
Yeah.
then stop and then just take a picture.
Mm-hmm. So it's essentially like a freeze frame that you're able to move from, and the resolution.
It goes up to like what was it?
It's
16,000 pixels?
Yeah, it's 61,000 by like 43,000.
Oh, 61,000.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
It's fucking insane. Like, to show off the technology, to show off the ability to do this, they actually printed out a picture. It was 15 meters by 3 meters. So 15 meters wide, 3 meters tall, or 45 feet by 9 feet tall. And it was essentially what I think the resolution came down to it. If it was essentially as like a standard monitor, like the average 16 by 9, it was 1440p at 27 inches. Fucking unbelievable. That's a really big fucking picture.
And that's just one screenshot.
Yeah. It's one whole screenshot. This wasn't like individual pictures. This is one big picture that they put on a wall outside of their event. I mean, it's really cool. I'm kind of just excited to see, like, the difference and how much better we'll get as far as screenshots are concerned. Plus, the really cool part about this is the fact that they can take, in one shot, a full 360-degree picture.
Oh, yeah?
So, say you have...
Like a sphere bubble.
Right. So, say you have a head-mounted display. You have, like, an Oculus Rift or a HTC Vive. Rather than just watching videos, you can actually look through the world and get like an idea as to what this game is going to be about, what it's going to be like. And it's really cool to see this kind of stuff.
So like I can like be stuck in a spot and be like, oh my god, Joshua, this place is so cool. And then I'll be like, here, get your Vive. Let me send you a picture of it. I'll take 360 shot. And then he'll put on his Vive and he'll be like, oh my god, this is so great. Oh my god.
Yeah.
So amazing. Oh my god.
Yeah, speaking of which, I'm definitely getting a Vive.
Yeah, definitely.
Not now. I'm waiting to get a 1080. But I'm definitely getting a Vive.
It's my next purchase. Most likely.
But along with that, they also announced simultaneous multi-projection.
Freaking cool.
It's actually really awesome. One of the things that if anybody, I don't know if anybody in this chat has ever experienced this, but if you use multiple monitors, and you actually span everything across all of it, yeah, you can do showcase. Typically, the peripheral images, what you would see on your secondary monitors, are meant for a single flat display. So when you bring it in, you actually essentially distort the image. Because it was
meant for peripherals.
Right, it's never rendered in a way that it should be viewed.
You're not capturing the screen alone anymore? I don't know.
Like, you're not just capturing the screen.
Oh, it's an in-game screenshot. Yeah, okay, I see what you're... Okay.
I'm assuming. I could be wrong.
Yeah, I think that's what he's talking about.
But the really cool aspect about this is the fact that now you're actually able to render games and render scenes the way that it should actually be seen. So everything's straight across all of your monitors, and this is also affecting VR. The way that VR was typically rendered, or the way that NVIDIA had it rendered on older cards. What is that? Is that just like a...
I was hoping that this would show off the multi-projection. Oh, there it is.
Oh,
yeah, okay.
You want to unmute it? Then I guess mute us.
allows us to, inside the GPU, match the display orientation that you're using.
That's cool.
So things like VR are faster and more immersive. Things like surround gaming dramatically increases your field of view. So you're
Instead of
looking
being
at the
distorted.
side panels, and they actually look like you're looking through a window into
Yeah.
a 3D world.
It's amazing.
We also launched
Absolutely amazing. So it's like, instead of being, distorted and not being like anatomically correct, it's like fixes it.
It's
so it's like a
one
full
giant-
render of everything.
Yeah.
The way it should be.
So you're actually looking into the world rather than just centered on the world.
Yeah.
With a peripheral vision.
Yeah.
A skewed peripheral vision.
Yeah.
So it's again, it's one of those things. It's not going to affect everybody. It's mostly going to affect people with multiple monitors and people who use VR. With my ultra wide, it'll actually affect that because in certain games, towards the end of the screen, it starts getting skewed.
Oh,
Not
yeah?
to a point that you would see typically on a triple monitor setup, but it does happen. I mean, it's not going to change my life or I don't know, like solve all the world's problems, but it's a really cool feature. And it's just another exciting aspect of Pascal.
Maybe to keep kids inside more.
Maybe. Fucking hope so.
Fuck kids.
I mean, don't do that.
No, don't take that literally.
That-
God.
Please don't. And if you do, we had nothing to do with it.
You know what's funny?
What's up?
Kids falling off of bikes. I don't give a fuck about your damn kids. That's fucking funny.
How did we get to this point?
Blame
I'm
them.
just run outside and be like, he wants to kill you. This is your fault. He's gonna push you off your bike. You fucking bitch. Some parent comes outside. What the fuck are you going on about? Whoa, TJ, that's wrong. I'm not sure which part he's calling wrong and illegal.
Illegal?
Now I know.
I mean, I said don't take it literally. Take it figuratively. What? That's not what I said. That's not what I said at all.
Holy shit, that escalated so quickly.
Nowhere close. Golly.
It's about as illegal as it gets. Oh, fuck. There was a video I saw.
Especially if they're goats.
There was a video.
Because kids are goats.
Yeah. But no, there was this.
That's not what I said.
There's this video. I can't remember the name of it. They just look so disappointed in you. This guy's doing like an interview with a bunch of people in a room. And he's holding up a board, and it has like 3 pieces of paper on it. And the bottom, he exposes it. And he was like, "This is one of the worst things in the world." And then it says "rapists." And he was like, "But it's not the worst. What is the worst?" And then he rips out the second piece, and it says "child," and so child rapist. And one of the guys like, "Oh, children."
Children are worse than rapists. Oh man,
That was
great.
That was pretty great. But I guess now, since we've talked about simultaneous multi-projection, Ansel, we can talk about, the
The good
GTX 1080 and 1070. Oh, Optiplex saw that. It's a funny-ass video.
children.
But the really cool part about all of this is totally, I guess, the more geeky aspect of all of it, because this isn't really anything that's going to change your life, on paper, at least. But we have specs, at least for one end. Look at it. It's so pretty. Speaking of
No.
which, I mean...
It's not.
But
It's
look
ugly.
look at those hard tubes.
I'm
I like hard tubing.
happy you like hard tubing. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with liking hard tubing, but angled GPUs, it looks like shit.
I mean, yeah.
Looks like someone took a chisel to them and was like, "Fuck your GPUs."
Yeah, their whole aesthetic with the new graphics cards is a little weird.
Like that's why we had the intro image.
Yeah. But here you'll see all the specs based upon the 980, 980 Ti, Titan X, 1070, 1080, and the GP100. The GP100 is the Pascal Enterprise card, known as the Tesla P100, or what would eventually become the next Titan, and then followed by the next Ti. But you'll see just basically the big differences between all of them. With the process node, you're going from a 28 nanometer to a 16 nanometer FinFET. With transistors, you're dropping a little bit when it comes to 1070 and 1080, but that's not going to be your biggest point. When it comes to the Tesla P100, you're almost doubling, which is kind of fucking insane considering the fact that it's a smaller processor. When it comes to clock speeds, the 1080 is going to have a base clock of 1607 with a boost clock of 1733 megahertz. But when they demonstrated it during the live stream, they actually showed the actual Founders Edition, which is something we'll get into later, actually on air running at 2.153 gigahertz.
Which is fucking incredible.
That's insane.
It's ridiculous. At 65 degrees Celsius.
67. Remember, it went up a little bit.
The people in the room gave it temperature, but still.
Yeah, I think that's what he blamed
cooling.
everybody. He was like, you guys are making it hotter.
Yeah, I mean...
Calm it down.
Yeah. But, like, still, like...
Well, the most amazing part, like, that sounds like a lot.
But that was during a real-time render of...
Well,
something spectacular.
I don't remember.
It's some dude in, like, shiny armor or whatever.
Oh, from Paragon.
Yeah.
The new game coming out.
Yeah.
But the really awesome part about it was the fact that it's currently the second highest overclock on a GPU. And the only thing beating it is a liquid nitrogen submerged GPU.
Yeah. And this is on air cooling.
With a stock shroud. Technically. I mean, just all of that combined is pretty fucking incredible. But then that falls over to...
And it's a single 8-pin.
Yeah. A single fucking 8-pin.
A single 8-pin.
My old 770, it's 175 watt. And it's 2 6-pins. No, it's an 8 and 6.
I have a 8 and 6 as well.
On your two 980s.
Yes.
But then you kind of start seeing the compute stuff. What is this going to bring us?
There is only one thing worse than a rapist.
Oh, yeah.
Boom. A child.
A child.
I think everybody just heard that.
What do you mean everybody heard it in the stream?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
They just heard it. That's enough.
A child. That's great.
But yeah, it says right there the 980 is the 980 is a 6x6.
Well,
That's stock.
Yeah.
You have an EVGA for the win.
Yes.
So
which is an
obviously
8+6.
Yeah. The 980 Ti is an 8+6. The Titan X is an 8+6, and then
Look at these wattages. The TDPs, like it goes. The 980 is a 165. 980 Ti is a 250. Titan X is a 250. And then the 1080 is 1070 is a 150. That's ridiculous. And then the 1080 is going to be a 180. That's still ridiculously low.
Yeah, but the Tesla P100 is 300 watt.
Well,
but I mean that's their all-out card. That's like enterprise solutions. It's going to be running constantly.
Yeah,
and it's
that's like a Bitcoin miner.
What's the term? It's those I can't remember what it's called, but they actually go and they whenever they're doing final Q&A on all the processors, very specific ones are picked for the enterprise cards. But you'll also see your performance increase when it goes from a 980 Ti to a 1070. They're both going to perform at 6.5 teraflops, whereas the 1080 is jumping up to 9 teraflops.
Fucking ridiculous.
To put that into perspective, neither console, the PS4 nor the Xbox One, tops 2 teraflops. That's amazing.
I believe a funny word.
Yeah, it is. I believe the Xbox One goes at 1.6 teraflops, and the PS4 goes to 1.82 teraflops. So that should kind of give you at least somewhat of a perspective, even if it doesn't all make sense. For the longest time, it was rumored that we would actually get HBM2 on the 1070 and 1080, but we're getting GDDR5 on the 1070, and then GDDR5X on the 1080. But they're both going to be full 8 gigs, so none of that bullshit with the 970, where it was 3.5 and then 0.5 at a slower speed.
Yeah. And then 4 gigabytes for the 980.
Right.
4. 6?
Yeah, they both came out with 4.
Does mine have 4 or 6? I don't know how much VRAM I have.
I don't know.
I think
shouldn't it say up here?
No,
Yeah.
I have 4.
Yeah, 6 is for the 980 Ti.
With DirectX 12 I have 8.
Yeah.
Okay.
Assuming that whatever it is you're using actually supports.
Yeah.
No.
I don't think I've used a game that supports DirectX 12 yet.
Yeah, there's not that many.
I know Rise of the Tomb Raider says it has it, but I don't own the game. So
No. But apparently he has 9. He has 9 gigs.
of RAM. Or of storage space. I don't know.
But one of the really interesting parts about all of this, and mildly confusing parts about all of this, is the fact that the retail value, or the MSRP for the 1070 is $379 US,
Which is good.
and the 1080 is $599 US
bad.
dollars. That's not too bad. It's a little higher than the 980, but it's lower than the 980 Ti, and it's better than $1,000 Titan X.
I mean, yeah, but you'd think they could go lower comparative to the 9 or the 10.
With that being said, this is one of the first times that we're actually seeing multiple jumps in, I guess, the generational leaps. Typically, when a new GPU comes out, or the newest variant, it comes with one new technology, where this is actually coming with a number of new technologies. So you have, the 14 nanometer FinFET, or the 16 nanometer FinFET. You have GDDR5X, which is the newest variant of GDDR5, made by the same people.
It's just to keep up with HBM.
Right. And then ridiculous fucking clock speeds. The base clock is, I'm pretty sure, like, still 600 over my boost clock.
Yeah.
And that's, yeah, FinFET is just the name of the process. The way that they process the actual processors. It's a lot of processing.
I heard you like processes, so I processed your processor so you could process a processor.
We're making process.
Progress.
I know. But the really interesting part, and the, slightly confusing part, oh yeah, we'll get to that in a second, is the fact that they also have what is now called Founder Editions, which, when, this was announced, nobody really kind of picked up on it, but everybody's talked about it since. Not going to acknowledge it.
You're acknowledging it by saying that. Stop.
The Founders Editions for the 1070 will launch at $449, and the Founder Edition for the 1080 will launch at $699. So you're looking at a $100 delta on the 1080 variant, and then like an $80 delta on the 1070 variant. The big difference between the MSRP and the Founders Edition is that you get a custom metal shroud that's a blower style fan, as well as the ability to overclock the fuck out of them on air, which is pretty impressive. But you are paying a premium. But a lot of people are speculating.
Swear to God.
I'm done. Are speculating that this is NVIDIA's way of trying to say, like, hey, we have these cards, but we're going to give vendors, the ability to release the same shit at a better price. So people who want the Founders Edition, they'll pay the extra for it, but, we're not going to be sabotaging our vendors, the people who are essentially giving us the ability to do this. So, I mean, I can understand it from that aspect. And I feel like $599, considering just how many jumps forward this is as far as graphical processing,
I mean, it's fair.
I think that's a fair price.
It is a fair price.
$699 is a bit much, because I know a month or two after everything launches, the 1080 launches May 27th, the 1070 launches June 10th. I'm sorry, it's just really funny.
Fucking stupid.
He's gonna end up quitting because of this. But I'm sure at some point, EVGA will come out with their hybrid thing. And that'll probably cost maybe like $30-$50 over the Founders card. So I mean, I don't know if NVIDIA's Founders Edition's really gonna sell all too well, but it doesn't matter to me.
I'm sure it will.
If it's the first one up for order, yeah, it'll sell the fuck out, like, immediately. Yeah. But I'm personally gonna wait. Initially, I was very inclined to stick with the Founders Edition, but I don't feel like paying $100 premium for a metal shroud. I'd rather get higher or better cooling for less money.
Yeah, like an EVGA brand.
Right.
Yeah.
Because currently that's what my 770 is. It's a
Are they gonna have ACX 3.0 for cooling?
maybe. Oh, will it have 3 fans now? They'll go the gigabyte route.
Maybe. I don't know. Depends how big the card is, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, hybrids. You know, I almost bought a hybrid cooler as like a separate for one of my cards, but good thing I didn't because it doesn't fit on non-reference cards.
Yeah, it's a good thing you didn't buy it.
Yeah, it was like
I
it was
didn't
on
know
sale.
that.
It was on sale for $60.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm gonna buy this. I'm gonna liquid cool my graphics cards.
Yeah.
Doesn't fit on my graphics cards.
Shit.
Only reference.
Well, you realize, like, typically you could buy a closed loop system like that and then just put on a standard water block on your GPU and then loop it.
Yeah, I can, but I don't feel like doing that. That's a lot of work that I just don't want to do right now.
Yeah.
I'm also thinking about getting a new case with all plexiglass window. I found one that I really like. I don't want to go all out with it.
I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I'm thinking when I do finally make the big jump and I upgrade everything, because I plan on upgrading GPUs here within the next month. Plexiglass.
Yeah.
Get it?
Oh, plexus glass. Ha.
Or optoplexiglass.
Oh. Optoplex glass. Optoplexus glass.
None of these are words anymore.
No, it's just not words.
But I think when I make the jump, I think I'm going to start experimenting with liquid cooling because I really want to do some hard tubes in my case.
You like those hard tubes, don't you?
Fuck yeah. Hard tubes for the win. Are you
This
telling
guy.
me that you don't want some hard tubes?
That's exactly what I'm telling you.
I mean, you want soft tubes? I mean,
want-
well, no, you already have soft tubes.
Well, it's for my CPU.
Yeah, but I mean, it's all-in-one soft tubes.
Hard tubes. No,
But,
I'll eventually go. Tubes. So let's talk about the.
Yeah, I was gonna say you want to
Yeah.
talk about these
Look
sweet little
at
benchmarks.
That it's
And-
no different than anything else.
What?
I don't know.
I'm not denying anything. But I mean, this is the first leaked benchmark from 3D Mark, showing the 1080 well above the Titan X. It's not what they were exactly saying, but with it being said, NVIDIA did come out and they were saying, you know, this is going to be, you know, twice as powerful as the Titan X and 3 times power efficiency, or 3 times the performance to watt, which is a very bold claim, but just like any fucking phone carrier can come out and be like, we're the #1 in America based upon one survey. We asked one guy in some random ass city. And they can legally get away with that, much like NVIDIA can come out and say, you know, it's 2 times as powerful. It doesn't actually have to be. As long as one statistic or one test shows that it is, they can claim it. So pretty much any time a company comes out and brags about that shit, take it with a grain of salt. The good news is that in 4 days, on the 17th, the press embargo will lift. So we should actually start seeing all the reviews from every fucking YouTuber that has anything to do with computers. I know I'm going to be
Except us.
watching. Well, yeah, sadly.
Because we don't get review copies of anything.
Yeah, unless somebody wants to send us a lot of money or buy us a 1080. That'd be cool.
That'd be cool.
Totally fucking review that shit. I'd review the shit out of it.
It'll be like my new Lamborghini.
You're right. Captain Tojo.
Hey, take a look at me and my computer with my new 1080. See it right there? Now, I know, I may be young to own a 1080. But, you know, just read some books.
Such a stupid video.
Oh.
PlayStation 4.5 playing 4K can only do photos in 4K.
I mean,
Yeah.
might as well.
Um,
It'll be 4K.
Mhm.
It'll
they'll
be
just
like,
put 4Ks on the screen.
it'll probably be like,
Wouldn't that be amazing if, like, you order the PlayStation 4K? There's all this hype around it. You turn it on, and then it just, like, 4K show up, and then it's like, gotcha.
gotcha. Great. Probably plays movies in 4K is why.
Yeah, I would hope so. I mean, that's the least it should do. But, I mean, when you look at these benchmarks, you do see I mean, it's not like this huge revolutionary, like, oh my god, it's the
I
best
mean,
thing ever. But
it's definitely almost 2 times more powerful than the 980.
yeah, it's quite a jump. I mean, when you look at the Ti to the Titan X or the Fury X to the Ti, pretty
It's
much
like
everything
very
up.
little,
There's
and then it's larger.
larger.
I mean, yeah, it's like little jump, little jump, little jump, little jump, a little bit larger jump.
And it's,
The finger thing?
Yeah.
Is that getting you?
yeah, it's
Are you into fingers now?
maybe?
All right.
Yeah, so
Sucked on your
that's
thumb too hard. Had to put a Band-Aid on it.
yeah. I learned my lesson. Maybe. But I mean, I'm really excited because
Yeah.
I just like this kind of shit.
I want to see all the benchmarks and stuff.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see real world performance. I want to see
Real world?
real world.
Performance.
But from now on, if you say real world, everybody knows what you're talking about.
Real world.
That's the thing now.
All
Real
right.
world.
Real world.
But I don't know. I'm glad that they actually announced this, sooner than later. Because the original idea was that they were going to announce it at the end of this month. But now we have solid information. Or mostly solid information. They are cherry-picked statistics outside of the ones that have leaked. Because there's a lot of people who have gotten these cards for review and accidentally leaked shit.
So, oops, my bad. Send.
Yep.
Upload.
Oops, somebody hacked my account. Everything's online.
Yeah, I was actually browsing PC Master Race subreddit earlier, and someone's like, just got my new 1080. I was like, you bastard.
How the fuck?
Well, they're probably a YouTuber or something.
I want to be a successful YouTuber. I would love to get 1080s.
I mean, it's a bit late now.
Well, yeah.
We'll get the, the 1180s.
1180s.
Yeah.
1180 Ti.
Yeah, the 1080 Ti should be interesting.
Yeah.
So what is this one?
That's
NVIDIA
the
GeForce
Firestrike Ultra.
overclocked beyond 2 gigahertz benchmark and 3 gigahertz Firestrike. 2.1.
And so now you see the 2.1 gigahertz overclock and its comparison to everything else.
Which is even greater of a jump.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah. I can't wait. Just gonna read random comments. That'll be cool.
No, I'm good.
All right.
Thank you.
And I believe the interesting part about it is I think Firestrike Ultra runs at 4K. I think that's the big difference between all of them.
Yeah, 4K gaming. Oh, and it's gonna have a double jump in VR gaming too.
Mm-hmm.
Most likely, well, probably not double, but it's gonna.
There's going to be a large performance gain. Like, typically when you see generational jumps between, like, the 600 series to the 700 series and the 700 to the 900 series, it's typically a performance gain of about 10 to 30%. This time we're actually seeing performance gains, or at least potentially, that are 50 to 90%, which is insane to go generation to generation with such a big jump. So, I'm stoked. Because I'll really be able to put this ultra-wide to use.
Oh yeah,
I cannot wait.
you'll be able to do triple monitor on one card.
Yeah, it'll be amazing.
It'll be absolutely.
But pretty much the only thing that I want at this point, I have my ultra wide. I just need my GPU and need my Vive.
Five. Yep.
Set.
And you're all Gucci.
I'm sorry, just Optiflex is on point. I know this is a touchy subject.
Shut the fuck up, everybody.
Don't ripple monitor. That's so taupe.
Taupe's a color.
You're right.
This is getting out of foot.
Kind of like out of hand,
Yeah.
but with a foot.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Don't stress out too much. If you lose all your hair, you'll have to get a toupee.
I'm gonna quit. I'm done. I'm going home.
Oh, that's too great. But I mean, other than that, that's pretty much really it. There's
Yeah.
not too much else going on right now. A lot of people are kind of just waiting for shit to happen. I guess Opti liked that one. But I don't know. Is there I guess any other new stuff you want to talk about?
Don't think so.
So I don't think I have anything else.
You know, it's Friday, slow day. We've been going for over an hour.
Yeah.
Does anyone play Doom? No? Cut?
Well, remember, delay.
You know.
I haven't played Doom. I heard the multiplayer is like total garbage, but I heard that the campaign itself is great. And now we just stare at our phones.
GTX 1080 overclock 3D Mark performance leaked plus 24% performance over stock. What is that? Oh! Hockey game's on.
Oh, neat. Ice hockey?
What other kind of hockey is there?
Street hockey?
Do you go sit down at the TV and watch a street hockey game?
Maybe?
No.
Do you have a problem with it?
Yes.
Uncharted is so cool playing it at my friend's house. That's good. I heard that it's pretty decent. I saw a trailer for the multiplayer, and I think it was a GameStop thing. It was just an ad before something. And they were showing like all the special abilities that you can use in multiplayer. And it was a little weird because they were like teleporting and summoning shit.
Doom upside down looks like wood.
Okay, I don't... Wait, let's see if it'll focus. He's showing you wood.
Done.
No!
They saw it.
I know, but I mean, I was explaining to them what they were seeing. I wasn't trying to make a situation.
Sure you weren't.
I only played like 20 minutes, but the graphics are pretty good. Wood. Well, yeah, Doom upside down looks like wood. That's what he was showing you.
Yeah.
When the fuck did Zergy start playing Counter-Strike?
I don't know. He's probably playing with somebody.
Just straightforward.
Super PC.
The hell?
I don't know what it is.
That's 12 monitors.
512 gigabyte SSD. 1 terabyte HD.
Is this...
The fastest 3.5 gigahertz Intel i7 6-core CPU.
I feel like that's got to be a really old i7. But it's 12...
$8,988.
Well, that's because it's 12 monitors.
2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. What's a shitty ass computer too? Shit. Shut the fuck up, Optiplex. God bless America.
Oh, that's great. Are we just like...
Yep. Have you seen Project Cars in VR?
No, I've not. Are we gonna watch a video now?
We can do that.
Cool, cool.
Nope.
Whoa, that sentence got murdered. How we do what? Hey, read the second to last sentence. Are you having a stroke, Optiplex? Are you okay?
Are you okay?
How will do, sir, please, what the fuck?
I don't want to know.
Line of sex tips. Aha, will do, sir. Where did please come from? Were you gonna try to log in?
What? No.
Okay.
I don't know where it went.
Let's type VR.
Maybe.
Autocorrect. Autocorrect can...
Fuck autocorrect.
Pretty sure we were having a conversation this morning about that.
Yeah. Okay. Definitely not the video. This might be the video.
Project Cars native.
Project
Project Cars.
Just kept these as they are. I could probably. God. Oh my God.
It's
I'm speechless, guys.
yeah,
It
you're not
was
going anywhere. Bro.
worth it. Oh my God! You can read every single dial in the car.
The
In the
cat.
car.
It was worth it.
Every single dial in the car.
Even these menus are stuck to the front of the car in 3D. Me, it feels like I'm sat in this car. Whoops, bit of a square wheel there, bit of an issue. Oh my God, it actually feels like I'm sat in this car. This is amazing.
This is amazing.
Oh, I've got a menu here. What's this? I'm actually playing this with a controller because I haven't set my wheel up as yet. Ah, okay. So it looks like we can actually adjust the seat position as well. That's quite nice. I don't actually know whereabouts the proper height would be for it to be sat in this car.
This car.
What's this world scale?
This isn't the video, but
Right.
this is
now,
better.
This
Yeah,
may
this is
not come
great.
across in the video, but the world's actually getting bigger. So that wheel in front of me now is almost... It's quite big. I guess the only way to really identify what the size of this car should be in real life is by the arms. If I can get the arms to feel like they're actually like my... Oh my God! Look at the... And I tell you what... the sense of speed them flying past is... Oh my God.
This is like,
It actually feels like I'm moving. If you ever wanted a racing game in virtual reality, and I've tried Live for Speed, and I thought it was good, but I mean, even that helicopter, it actually feels like it's there. This is
even
on
the helicopter
another
actually
scale,
feels like
guys.
that.
The wait was worth it, definitely. I mean, yeah, sure, there is the resolution issue, and some of it is a little bit blurry and jaggy out in front, so the view distance is probably
What's this one?
200
12?
foot.
Oh, okay.
But between my legs, that's weird.
Oh
It's
my
weird
gosh.
in virtual reality.
He's just having a heyday.
Me! Yeah. This could be one of the greatest VR racing experiences I've had. I actually feel like I'm in this damn car right now. I mean,
This car right now.
to describe, I mean, I'm gonna have to pull over here in a minute, and we'll just have a closer look at the details on this car.
On this car.
Shining through that window. Slightly weird seeing myself when I move away. That's more like it. Yeah, I mean, even this headrest on the left. Let me just go and look at the menus. Maybe I can just do. Really. Even in this, by me looking at this vehicle now, you really do get a sense of the scale. Very impressive indeed. I mean, this headrest here, it feels like it's literally at the side of my head. Even though the HTC Vive has got quite a low FOV, that actually feels like I am strapped in this car with those.
Going at it.
I'm not going to...
Alright, well. It's
This is cool. This is really funny.
not really the video I was going for, but you know.
Oh, he's only got 500 subscribers.
Oh, go support this guy.
Yeah.
Para plays VR.
Seems like a funny dude.
Well,
You wanna call it there?
call it there.
Alright.
Alright.
Do you have its there number?
Who?
It there.
Who's it there?
We just said we'd call it there.
Yeah, it's right over here.
That would have been an outro.
It would have been.
But,
I've been TJ.
I've been Joshua.
Thank you for tuning in.
This has been EPC Weekly, number 35, maybe. Kinda, something
Something like that.
close.
Close.
34, 5, 6.
There you go. See you.
4, I have 6.
So wait, no
4
next
out of
week?
6. What?
You said no next week?
Yeah, because you were going to kill me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, what day are we doing it next week?
I'm
I'm off Thursday.
I'm off Thursday as well.
Thursday it is. Thursday.
So we should be good. Back and live. Hopefully without screaming children.
Back at it again. With the white fans.
I don't think I
don't have any
when we
white
talk
fans.
about screaming children and then you bring up white vans, that's kind of weird.
This is just going all wrong all the time. This is not okay.
Yeah. I think it's just the day.
Yeah.
It's not, you know.
It's not. Should we show off the website?
Oh yeah, we can show it.
Yeah, before we go.
It's actually doing pretty decent now. We're our lead programmer slash website designer
Look at this.
has made a lot of progress.
Look at this. You can watch the Twitch stream
On the website.
on the website.
Oh yeah, you yeah.
It looks small because, you know, we're on the ultra wide.
Yeah.
But, you know.
That oh my
Resize.
god, this is so meta.
We're watching a stream within a stream within a stream!
Oh no, wait, just wait for it to buffer. It's gonna loop
Oh
forever.
my God, it's gonna loop
it's infinite.
forever. Oh my gosh. I can't take this.
We're watching
Yeah,
our
our
a
About
stream
Us
on our
page.
site while we
You
stream
want
our
to order a
site
computer?
on our site.
You are able to. Just put your name, your email, subject, computer description, put your budget in, hit submit. Sends an email to us. Sends a confirmation email to you. We can test that out right now. Hello, my name is TJ. We're gonna
Oh wow, we're gonna email ourselves.
We're gonna email ourselves
from our website.
Subject: I would like to computer description. Give me
LEDs.
computer
Fast.
LED jet engine, please. Budget
No 900p.
no 900p. Budget of
15,000.
15,000.
That's 150,000.
So what? You know, balls to the wall.
Yeah. Did you say ballers to the wall or balls to the wall?
Doesn't matter.
I mean, technically
it.
both apply.
Yeah. Your order computer. Thank you.
Your order's
order
been
has been
placed. We
placed.
will apply back with a build time and any more information we may need.
Look at that.
It's
And
live.
then, 1 second. We go to the email. Oh God.
Yeah, you're not signed in here. Well, no.
Oh, God.
Hit the up
hit
there
the
where it says
icon.
Joshua. No.
Oh.
Top.
Oh.
Right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go to switch person.
Yeah.
Go to Exis.
Yeah.
There you go. Now go to Gmail.
Oh my God. This is.
It's great.
We'll zoom.
Oh my god.
It's not gonna work. I mean,
Just open the email.
this is the email.
You can zoom in from here.
Yeah, I guess I could. Oh
Or not.
no.
Why?
Open the wrong email.
So you got this one.
This is fine.
Yeah. So
Okay.
okay. Wait, budget $2.
Oh, look, Optiflex sent this one as well. All gold, budget $2. So yeah, look at this. Look at this. Order request, probably as soon as possible. This is a copy of the data sent. Name TJ, XPC. I like to order computer fast LEDs 50,000 for request. Optiplex. That's no, you don't. You put your Optiplex. You put your email in there. You don't.
I don't know if he did that because he thought we were supposed to
yeah,
use our email,
okay,
or if he
no,
did that because
use-
he was being funny.
Optiplex, use your email.
He knows.
You know, okay, all right. Subject, Opta, all gold.
See, and
For
the best
$2.
part is as all of this is happening, I'm getting emails on my mobile cellular device.
Oh my gosh, this is amazing. This is revolutionary.
Yep.
We
So-
are the new internet.
Okay, so apparently a client named Opting, with
Yeah.
the subject of Opit,
Yeah,
wants a all gold $2 computer.
yeah.
I don't know if your computer will do anything, but we'll make it gold. That's actually half pictures of his build. I'm not putting pictures of mine up yet because it's in a standard black case that literally has no windows or anything. But
Well, we're doing a test dish thing. With the build pictures, we're gonna switch the format to the right side slideshow, and we're gonna edit the pictures down to single squares, so they're all even, instead of having these different things and having it like go all the way down the side. So we're gonna move it to this format on the right here, so you can look at all these images like this. It expands, get a closer look at it. It's like, oh my god, these guys know what they're doing. They can know how to build a computer, instead of just having this big thing and come up like that. Like that's.
Yeah. And I think if we
stupid.
can, we should give it arrow control. So you can just hit the arrow key and go through the pictures.
Yeah.
I think that would be nice. I don't know if you can do that now.
Yeah. Or not. Okay. I mean, you can click like this and go through them. See the build pictures. But yeah.
But yeah, we'll get some more pictures of your case and everything set up.
Yep.
And then anybody that has a setup, and this is for anybody watching now or anybody who watches a VOD, you are always more than welcome to send a picture of your battle station, your PC, just anything involving your computer. And if you leave your name and everything, we'll throw it up on the site, assuming that you give us permission to do so. Because, I mean, this isn't just supposed to be us and what we do, but this is a whole community effort. This is, you know, PC gamers and the love of PC.
Yep. Yep. About sums it up.
Yep. But, yeah, so a lot of progress, actually. It's really cool.
I enjoy it.
Yeah.
Cool.
But, I guess now, other than that,
No, other than that, you know, I've been TJ.
I've been Joshua. And
This
this
has
has been EPC Weekly,
Good Talk Podcast.
number 35-ish.
We hope you enjoyed your stay.
As we have most certainly enjoyed ours. Maybe not him too much. I just thought we'd toe out in a bang.
Done with you.